Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. These golden words from the famous author Napoleon Hill is synonymous to the success story of the Indian state of Gujarat. The Arabian Sea on India's west coast has existed for thousands of centuries, harnessing human civilizations and maritime life, while connecting the Indian subcontinent with the entire world. On its shores, there once existed the world's oldest port in the strategic location of Gujarat, having trade links with ancient countries like Sumer, Phoenicia, Rome, Iran, Egypt, East Africa, Malaya, Sumatra and China. This was the time when Gujarat was the gateway to the globe from India. Now it is becoming the global gateway to India. From just about 8 million tons in 2001, the ports of Gujarat have handled over 300 million tons of cargo traffic during the last year. With a rise of over 300% in just 10 years, Gujarat is aiming a capacity creation of more than 1,000 million tons by 2020. Formed in 1982 to create and administer the ports of Gujarat with their related infrastructure, the Gujarat Maritime Board manages the 41 minor ports of the state today, with a vision to enhance and harness maritime assets as vehicles for economic development. The Gujarat Maritime Board has made Gujarat India's front-runner maritime state in a very short time. The world's largest ship recycling yard at Alang, India's first port policy, India's first private port at Pipao, India's deepest draft port at Mundra, India's largest SPM at Sikka, India's first dedicated chemical terminal at Dahej, India's first private rail link at Mundra, India's first 2 LNG terminals at Dahej and Hazira, India's largest coal terminal at Mundra, India's most advanced vessel traffic management system VTMS, India's first shipbuilding policy, and over 1 lakh crores worth of investment proposals. The Excellence Award at INMEX 2007, Indian Maritime Newsmaker Award of the Year 2008-2009, the Special Jury Award by Maritime Gateway of India in 2010, Best Initiative taken by a State Award at the World Expo 2010, and the Port Authority of the Year in the Maritime and Logistics Awards Mala consistently in 2011, 2012, 2013 and 2014. The Newsmaker of the Year Award at the Gujarat Star Awards in 2012, 2013 and 2014. And the winning streak for the Gujarat Maritime Board continues. Today, the ports of Gujarat handle 40% of India's maritime trade. Harnessing the growth opportunities worldwide in the port sector through a holistic port-led development model, Gujarat has now embarked upon the ambitious Maritime Cluster project, envisioning to bring all the agencies related to shipping under one umbrella. The need to set up a maritime cluster has been felt because stakeholders operating on the Indian ports largely depend for maritime support services from Dubai and Singapore. This has prompted the Gujarat government to act decisively in setting up the much-needed maritime cluster in the state to develop the soft infrastructure related to maritime business, be it chartering, maritime finance, banking, insurance, legal services, ports management, education, government regulatory and security agencies, all under one ambit. Maritime activity across the world has been regulated and administered efficiently through the clusters. The European network of maritime clusters, with 17 members from 9 countries, the maritime clusters in North America, Dubai, Hong Kong, Norway and Singapore have proved quite successful over time. Gujarat has been a pioneer in encouraging public-private participation in the port sector. The Gujarat Maritime Board has multiple port privatization models to promote private player participation in Gujarat ports for their holistic development. Several international players have participated in sustained and continuous development of maritime infrastructure in the state. In order to encourage partnerships with private players, the Gujarat port sector shall invite proposals for the proposed maritime cluster and related infrastructure projects. To keep pace with the developmental trends in sea transportation, the Gujarat port sector is incessantly developing and revamping its existing ports to improve their efficiency, actively developing last-mile connectivity to the ports, and has taken up South Asia's first of its kind Ro-Ro ferry project. With the continuous penetration of economic globalization, Gujarat has become a significant shipbuilding center of the world, contributing more than 80% to India's shipbuilding order book, with its 6 shipbuilding yards and many more under various stages of approvals. The tremendous growth potential in the port sector needs a dedicated workforce with specialized skills. Decks have been cleared to establish a maritime university in the state to impart specialized skills like nautical sciences, naval architecture and ocean engineering, maritime management, maritime law, marine engineering management, marine biotechnology, shipping and logistics management, shipping finance and other related skills. As research forms an important component of maritime academics, Gujarat plans to develop an Ivy League institution. Significant steps have been taken in this direction. MOUs have also been inked with reputed foreign universities like the Korea Maritime and Ocean University and the Plymouth University of the United Kingdom. With assertive and decisive governments at the centre and state, and a national Make in India movement on a mission mode, the Indian government, under the leadership of Shri Narendra Modi, has undertaken many initiatives to catapult India as a world leader in the global economy of the 21st century. Gujarat has the early starter advantage of rapidly implementing various components of the Indian government's Sagarmala project. Welcoming the Sagarmala project, Gujarat's Chief Minister, Srimati Anandiben Patel, said, "The approach of providing railway connectivity to the ports under the Sagarmala project will surely prove to be very beneficial for the business development through ports." Gujarat, being a pioneering, futuristic and entrepreneurial state of India, invests heavily in its maritime sector. Freedom from restrictive tariff regulations, rewarding long-term commercial contracts, bankable project documents, reasonable port charges and services at extremely competitive rates makes Gujarat's maritime sector one of the most pioneering and well-developed in India. The Gujarat Maritime Board is poised to anchor states, countries, national and international businesses and become partners in their journey through the 21st century global economic development. The Gujarat Maritime Board. Invest in a sea of opportunities.